Is this thing on? Action! What's up, cool cats? It's your boy, Kyle. How y'all doing today? Today's video, I'm going to be doing the story times of my events from the Psych ward. If you haven't checked out my video, oh yeah, that's right. You guys smash that like goal by 2. Thank you so much. So you're getting what you wanted, and yeah, so if you haven't checked out that first video, I'm gonna link it right here. Make sure you come right back after you're done watching that. So let's jump right into it. Alright guys, the first 3 are gonna be about the same guy, so for the sake of this video, we are going to call him Randy. So the first one is, like I said in my mental health awareness video, and what really goes on in a mental health or psych ward hospital. You see the doctor or psychiatrist within the first 24 hours. That exactly happened. I saw him within my first 24 hours, but he wanted to see Randy first, and Randy was asleep after lunch, so the doctor tried to wake him up, and he didn't wake up. So then the doctor changed out the paperwork, got my paperwork, called me into his office, and in the middle of a sentence, me talking about why I was coming into the hospital, Randy decides to knock on the door like this. Boom, boom, boom. What the f you want from me? I was like, oh my god. I was like, is that okay? I was like, can he do that? And the doctor just nonchalantly was like, turned around at the door and was like, you need to shoot him away. He's like, I'm not seeing you right now. You need to wait 15 minutes. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I don't wait for you. You wait for me. And I was like, this guy is something else. And so yeah, that's basically the first one, guys. So let's jump right into the second one. Alright guys, this is story time number 2, again about Randy. So it was probably my second day there, and I had goulash and Salisbury steak for lunch all day. Well, they ran out of Salisbury steak before I got there. Like, literally the person in front of me got the last Salisbury steak. So I joked around and said, oh man, what am I gonna have? The Salisbury steak is gone. And he's like, I got something for you. And it was some of the re-warmed chicken, which was even better the second day. It was more tender. And it had the barbecue sauce that you could dip it in already on it. So when I came out and somebody was like, oh hey, he got chicken, Randy was like, yo, where the f is that chicken? And I was like, they gave it to me in the kitchen because they ran out of Salisbury steak. And he starts freaking out, and he starts causing a commotion, making a scene. He's like, yo, he's like standing in the kitchen area, and he starts screaming the N-word. He's like, yo man, he's like, where my chicken at? He's like, you gave me this stupid goulash. It ain't even got no meat in it. And he's walking around with this tray, and he's like, you better give me some damn chicken before I throw this tray against the wall and cause a so y'all gonna have to clean up. So, and then, of course, every time you make a scene like this, code purple, cafeteria, code purple, cafeteria. So all the, like, big guys run in the room to, like, diffuse the situation. And the code purple comes in, and the first guy there is the guy from the military unit, because it's the closest. They were down in, I think, rec that day. And he just, I was like, oh my. So this guy came in, he was big. I was like, I ain't messing with him. I was like, I was willing to give him my plate of food and go hungry, because that's how big of a scene he was causing. So I was just like, give him my plate and be done with it. But he ended up getting chicken anyway, so it didn't even matter. Another one about Randy is it was snack time at night, and he had already come out and gotten his snacks. Somebody caught him stealing snacks and putting them in his cargo pockets in his shorts and taking them to his room. So when he came out for the second trip, they called him out. This lady called him out, and he got all defensive. And he just starts screaming. He's like, I'm gonna bust you in your motherfucking mouth. He's like, you ain't gonna talk to me like that. You a woman, I'm a man. I ain't gonna take that crap from you. And they basically call it Code Purple again. And this tech comes in, and this tech is huge. I mean, he's probably 6'8", 320 pounds. And so he is the first one there. And all it takes is for him to walk in the doors and to say, what's the problem? And that was the end of it. Randy was like, nope, I don't want none of him. No way. And that was like basically it. All right, guys, this is number 4. This next two are going to be about this kid named John. Yeah. The first one is about one of the workers at the hospital, Mel, brought in his own TV, and he was using it for like the videos for a group and stuff like that. And this kid decided he was going to punch it and slam it on the floor. And so they ended up like detaining him and calming him down. So he got tackled, obviously, which again, guys, this stuff really doesn't happen that often, so you got to keep that in mind. Again, if you haven't seen my first video about mental health awareness or being in a psych ward, make sure you go check it out and then continue this one. So yeah, he just punched the worker's TV. I think I heard it was like a 50-inch TV, like LED plasma. It was a nice TV, and this kid just got up, hauled off, and like ripped it to the ground off the cart. And so yeah, that's basically that one. All right, guys, this is number 5. This one's also about John. One day, something happened, and he tried to escape. Somehow he got outside. Either his wreck was outside for his unit that time period, or they left the door open for some reason, and he had caused a scene in his unit, and he got out, and he was trying to scale the fence and outside, which the fences aren't easy to scale. They're like barred fences, but they've got like stuff in between where you can't get a grip if you were gonna try to climb it. So when that happened, obviously code purple again, because it's something serious, and all the big guys ran outside, jumped him on, like not jumped him, but like jumped on him to get him down from the fence, and then held him down. And yeah, that day was crazy. Number 6 is about Don. He's actually my roommate the day that I got there. The first 3 days he was there, he walked around bottomless, so no pants, no underwear, nothing. And people were like, yeah, I saw way too much that I didn't need to see when I was in here. And he's also very sexist. He does not like females whatsoever. That next morning when I was there and they had the smoke break, the smoke break started 2 minutes late because the tech lady had to go find a lighter because we didn't have one in our unit for the cigarettes. And so he's like, it's been 15 minutes, he's banging on the glass, like the plexiglass to go outside. He's like, bang, 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 bang. He's like, time's up, let's get a move on it. And then like, we get outside for our fresh air break, and he's like, that was not okay, we let them have an extra 2 minutes. And the lady was just nice and calm. She was like, Don, I had to start it late because I could not find a lighter for the cigarettes. He's like, oh yeah, that's right, sure. And then like just went and sat in the corner by himself. So yeah, I was just like, dude, chill, like for reals. And then just a tag on this one, that night that I got there, he was in the bathroom, and he came out, and I rolled over because I could hear him snoring, and I was gonna have to be like, okay, this guy's gotta be sleeping pretty funny the way he's snoring. And he was flat on his back. He had like three pillows somehow, and he was like propped up, and he had the blanket pulled over his head so he's completely covered, and his arms were crossed like this, or sometimes they'd be like this, like you were in an actual coffin, and his feet were hanging out of the blanket and crossed, like his feet laying down were crossed. I was like, am I sleeping with Dracula? Like, what the hell is going on? That's today's video, guys. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and comment down below what were your favorite, comment down below what your favorite story was, and don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.